Good morning. Big changes are coming to Karen Whooley Designs. And with today being the milestone episode of 20, it feels like the right morning to share them with you. The first thing I'm doing is moving all my patterns off my shopping cart and over to Ravelry and Lovecrafts. So moving my whole website and refreshing the brand while I'm at it. And to make room, every in-stock book is 25% off right now. So there's a lot to cover. So pull up a chair and let me tell you what this all means for you. I'm so excited to have you here. I am Karen Whooley. This is the Morning Hook. I'm so excited that you are here. If you're new or watching after the live stream's over, make sure you subscribe and like this episode, and also ring the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on this channel. I go live every morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. And today is Thursday, June 25th. So first thing I want to talk about is the fact that all my books are on sale. I am trying to make some room in my stock. And so all in-stock books until they are sold out are on sale, 25% off. I am going to share the page here really quick so you can see. Can you hang on a second? I'm still fussing with learning this software all over again. Okay, so when I go to this page, you can see all my print books are on sale. I'm very excited. They are already on sale. You don't have to put in a coupon code. You can see what the original prices were and what the sale prices. And that includes my book that's almost a year old. Next month, it'll be a year old, Socks the Crochet Way. So you're getting a substantial discount. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to put this back on me so you can see Crochet Rock Socks. I introduced all these last week to you. Crochet Rock Socks is the first one. Garden of Shawls is one. I only have one of these left, Coastal Crochet. So if you want it at 25% off, grab it now. And Modern Italian Lace Crochet. This is my favorite book. This is my love letter to my nonna. I did that last week. And then, of course, Socks the Crochet Way. I only have 5 of these in stock as well. So if you're wanting one of these and have it signed, any of the books, I can sign them for you. So just let me know in the when you order, just place an order note. Okay, so that's my sales pitch for the day. Okay, so one of the things that you probably didn't know is that I am working on a rebrand. And a rebrand means that I'm changing my direction a little bit. As you know, for the last 28 years, I have been a designer and an author, obviously with my books, and an instructor. I have been doing that for like 28 years. I started traveling the country teaching classes at large events in 2004. So I've been doing this for a while. And after almost 3 decades of doing this, I've decided that I need to pivot just a little bit. And I'm not stopping designing. You're going to see new patterns coming from me and all that. But you probably noticed over the years that I have switched a lot to doing more educational things. I have my crochet crew, which is a community of crocheters that want to learn more. And we do that through a whole lot of different activities, getting to know each other, challenges, crochet alongs, education. I do mini classes almost every month for just the crochet crew, that kind of thing. And so one of the things I've been working on behind the scenes is pivoting my website to a new brand for the next decade. So even though my 30th anniversary doesn't happen until 2028, I'm slowly moving things and changing things now. So first thing I want to show you is this is just the behind the scenes. This is not live yet. There's a lot of work I still need to do, but I'm going to put this on here. This is my new updated website. You can see my logo's changed a little bit. And I don't have the entire menu system going. I don't have all the links working yet, but this is basically the behind the scenes. I'm going to be focusing more on what you want to learn. So I'm still going to be designing patterns. Every pattern I have is going to include videos starting in 2027. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you're on my newsletter. The link is in the description. Also, so here's just a little bit behind the scenes. You can see my colors have changed. Everybody who knows me knows blue is my favorite color. So this is all done in blues. But my goal going forward is to encourage you. A lot of you who follow me these days have been crocheting a long time and have known me for a while, but I have a lot of new followers from social media, from everything else. And they all learned from video. During COVID, especially, I have a lot of crocheters that learn from video, frustrated with not being able to read patterns or not understanding how to break down a pattern. So there's going to be a lot of things that I am going to work on and be offering in the future. There's going to be a lot more online classes, a lot more self-paced classes, a lot more live events that I'm going to be doing in person, that kind of thing. So I'm working on all of that behind the scenes. But I want everybody to know, no matter where you are on the skill level spectrum, that you can do more than you think you can. That's so important. There's going to be, here's the little bit about me. You can see that there. A lot of you know who I am. And so there's ways to learn with me right now. I've already got the morning hook on here because that's kind of my big one. And if you click on that, it'll bring you to the playlist of all my morning hook shows. I haven't changed up the pictures yet. My in-person and online classes, and that'll be on here pretty soon. And then my crochet crew. What I didn't put on here yet, and I'm just going to give you a little teaser here, but there will be a podcast starting next year. So also be aware of that. I mean, I'm going to still do my daily lives, but I will also add a video/audio podcast that will be on YouTube and also in any of the podcast softwares. Here's my pattern reading guide you can get for free. I also have up at the top, I had a link to another guide that is on color work, and I'll talk about that when this website is going live. But also here's some information about what you can expect from me going forward, so that all my patterns will, this is, those of you who bought patterns from me know, every pattern comes with written and instructions and symbol charts. And I didn't put on here schematics if are needed. Fingering and lace weight yarns are, as I treat fingering and lace weight yarns as any patient crocheter can handle. So meaning that I focus on lace weight and fingering weight, a little bit of DK in there, but that anybody can use those. There's so many people out there who learn to do amigurumi, and they just love all these flowy garments, but they don't know how to use the lightweight yarn. So that's something I'm teaching a lot of. I explain each step behind the scenes, what makes sense, that kind of thing, why we're doing what we're doing, and nothing's left for you to puzzle out alone. I'm here to help you, and you guys know that. So here's a section. I haven't finished this yet, and this is actually changing from Payhip to Love Crafts. I am no longer, once my stock of books is gone here, I will keep a few for trunk shows and things like that, but I will not be selling them online any longer. So you're going to be buying my books on Amazon for the most part. I have to get rid of this Payhip here. And my patterns are going to be sold on Love Crafts and Ravelry only. That is streamlining for me. What I'm finding is having multiple places that, Ravelry right now is where I sell other than my website. And my website is causing a lot of issues right now as far as accounting in the background. So what I'm doing is, because Ravelry and Love Crafts actually work the same way. It's going to streamline my behind the scenes. Being a one-woman show, it's really hard sometimes to keep the accounting straight. And then, of course, there's my blog. So there's a lot of things here about me and how things work. And this is going to be kind of a behind the scenes. I'm going to go to my About page here. I think it's linked. Yes. So you can see this talks about me, who I am, what my favorites are, how I learned to crochet from my grandmother, and a little bit more about me. And here's my family. Just that kind of thing. Of course, all of my links are not available, but here's like the calendar of all my workshops right now. I've got just all of the live events. Eventually, what will be on here, as well as the live events, will be my virtual classes. Like in the fall, I'm planning to do my Dragon Scales class live on Google Meet. So that'll be on here, things like that. And you'll be able to actually purchase the classes on this page here. You'll also have the link to my self-paced classes and class replays and workshops, facts. This is just a page that talks about what my workshops are all about, the skill levels, how do I access them, that kind of thing. And then here's right now I've got my crochet alongs and stuff, my events and stuff, and a contact form and a link to join the crew. So that is kind of where I'm going with my business. So just so you guys know, that's what I'm shifting to. And again, all my patterns are still on my website right now. If you go to my current website, I'm going to share this tab again here really quick and bring you back here to this website. This is my current website. Everything is still here. You can still get my patterns, my books and stuff. I will let everybody know when this is going to switch. So today it's kind of exciting for me because when I realized that this has been 3 decades that I have been doing this, it's kind of crazy if you really think about it. So it's time for a switch. It's time for me to really think about what it is my people want. And from everything that I get, my classes are the most important thing. The education videos with my patterns, everybody wants that. You may not be one of those people watching right now, but that's the direction I'm going. So if you want to be with me along for the ride, definitely go to my description below this video and sign up for my newsletter. You'll get that free pattern reading guide. I will be releasing a new pattern on July 1st, which is next week, next Wednesday. So if you're on the newsletter now, if you subscribe today, you will get that new pattern the information about that new pattern on the 1st. And then the next new pattern is coming out on August 1st. And one of the other things that you'll get to find out more about is my 4-day sock challenge that happens over Labor Day weekend. And so that is coming up. So I'm really excited you are here. I'm going to go ahead and go. But hasn't been anybody posting in the chat today, probably because I have just kind of been rambling about what's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot going on. It seems like there's not. This is my heaviest travel season, and along with doing a pivot in my business. There's more coming. I just thought I would share with you about the website, the changes that are coming. I'm hoping that by mid-July, I'll flip the switch on the website. But for right now, don't forget, all of my books are on sale for 25% off. The link is in the description. I only have one of these left. So if you want it, you need to order it as soon as possible because it's going to be gone. And it's only the books that are in stock that are on sale. Once the stock is gone, it's gone. Here's Garden of Shawls. And then, of course, the very first one I self-published that I still carry is Crochet Rock Socks. So if you're interested, again, the link is in the description. And once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm really excited you're here. Thanks for being here. And don't forget, if you watch this far, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notified every time I go live, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. And a Pacific time, I should say. And also when I upload a new video. So hope you guys all have a great Thursday. I have a lot going on behind the scenes in my business, but also Thursdays are laundry days. So I got to do that today too. So anyway, have a great Thursday. I will see you tomorrow morning and I will talk to y'all later. Bye y'all. Thanks for being here.